What's up, Foco Esports? Coach Kraft here. I am presenting to you in regards to the project that we are working on, or the activities that you guys are doing where you're focusing on coaching. Okay, so the first rounds of coaching were just really like, hey, make something, teach somebody how to do something, be thinking about what it takes to show somebody how to play a video game. And then we are now looking at kind of the YouTuber, Twitch style. How are these people creating these coaching sessions where they're teaching you how to do certain, flip resets, or they're showing you how to work with your team, or how to, go through the selection process in picking your heroes, or picking your legends, or picking your gods, in any variety of games. We as gamers want to learn how to play these games well, and so we go out and engage with these coaches and try and find different things and learn new ways of doing things. So how do you do that? Well, on a PC, it's pretty easy. You have screen recording, screen capture, all that sort of different stuff. You can use OBS like I'm using now. You can do a variety of different things. It's basically limitless, the number of things you can do. You use Streamlabs, you can use OBS, you can use just the Windows game capture, you can use any of those Screencastify, Screencast-O-Matic, all of these different apps. But if you're a console gamer, it's a little harder, but is it really? And so I wanted to just really quickly talk to you about capture cards. Many of you know what capture cards are. Here I'm just on Best Buy, and here are some different capture cards. Like this is one that actually connects to a PCIe slot. So usually, in a gaming PC, you're going to have a slot for your GPU, and then on your motherboard, you have an extra place to plug something in. And this game capture from Elgato, this is the 4K 60. I personally have this. I actually use this for capturing my Echo Arena VR gameplay, and it is a great tool. It's very expensive. It's $250 retail. That is very, very expensive. This is more of a plug and play option. Let me click here. So basically what happens is you plug your gaming console. So here's a PS4 plugged into this Elgato HD60 S Plus. So that video output for the PlayStation is going into the Elgato, and then it's actually passing through the capture card through this HDMI and plugging into your computer, into your monitor. And so that is allowing the video game to pass through the Elgato to your monitor, so there's no lag latency. But then there's this USB cable, and this is USB-C, high data throughput cable. And what that does is it feeds that gameplay to your PC, and then that gameplay on your PC is just like a video, right? Like it's almost like it's streaming it to your PC, and then that stream is what you feed here. It's being pictured being fed into OBS. This is actually the OBS interface here, and they actually have a camera set up with which my camera capture card is over there. But this streaming card is $100, $160, $200 retail. So again, still very expensive. Well, there are actually options to do this essentially for free. Now, what you have to look at is we have two major console platforms, right? We have the Xbox, we've got Team Green, and then we've got PlayStation, which I don't know if they're Team Blue. I guess they're Team Blue. But you have Microsoft and you have PlayStation. I just realized I'm so overexposed. I don't know why. Let's just click those off. Okay. I don't know if that helps. All right. So the requirements for these apps to run. Let's talk about Xbox Console Companion. Now, Xbox Console Companion is a Microsoft Corporation app, and it runs on just about any PC. And what's really cool is that you don't have to have a very good PC for this app to work. Just a decent laptop will run this app, and then your console will connect over Wi-Fi. If you have both your computer and your console plugged into Ethernet, plugged into your router, it'll be much smoother. So it's highly recommended to do a wired connection as much as possible or as often as possible. But it's free. There's the price. Let's dive in on that price there. This is free, and it's probably already on your PC, especially if you have a gaming PC. It's probably already pre-installed. I was messing with it earlier. I am at school. I was having some issues. It was definitely the network here at school that was not playing nice. I was able to connect. I was not able to stream. And so, basically it's not even really, I don't need to show you because it's not working. But when I get home, I will record something on my Xbox there to show you how it all works. PlayStation does have a tool, I guess you could say, to do essentially the same thing. And it's actually called, let me open this link. It's actually called PS Remote Play, PlayStation Remote Play. And it's really built so that you can remote access over 5G or over Wi-Fi over the internet to your PlayStation at home and play PlayStation games remotely. But for the purpose of this project, it theoretically could help you use your PC to connect to your PlayStation to get a video stream of your PlayStation gameplay for recording and coaching and tutorial purposes. Now, the PS Remote Play does have a little bit more in terms of requirements for your PC, but I bet that most of y'all's computers will have this level of functionality. So Windows 10, most PCs that you're going to have are probably going to have Windows 10. It's 7th gen Intel processors. We're on 12th gen, so I would assume that that's going to be okay. You need 100 megs of storage, which is not much. 2 gigs of RAM or more. Most gaming PCs have 16 gigs, so you should be fine there. Display resolution is going to be fine. You need a sound card and a USB port. Both pretty much standard on laptops now. Then, of course, you need the PS4 or PS5. But here's where this one gets a little tough, or it's not exactly free. The app is free, but in order to be able to use it, you actually have to be able to connect to the PlayStation Network, which is their online play platform, and it does have a cost. So if you are on PlayStation but you don't have PlayStation Network access, like you don't pay to play online, I don't think you're going to be able to use this app, and that's where maybe we would have to come up with another solution or another option. But I just wanted to share this with you, that there are 2 applications out there that you can use. Now for Switch is definitely a little more finicky when it comes to doing these sorts of things, but I still encourage you to try and actually use some sort of screen capture so that your videos have that higher quality and kind of fit the needs and trends of what gamers like to consume. Kind of following that YouTube coaching or that Twitch stream kind of style of the video. But that really is it for this one. Just looking forward to seeing what you guys come up with and what you create. These apps, I think, are very powerful. And like I said, this Xbox Console Companion, I will be doing some more experiments with and sharing the results with you guys. And as always, this is Coach Graff saying, stay positive out there, gamers.